Mm-hmm. That's why she's got her boobs out.
I'll have to see this really quick. What, EG?
See what?
What you're talking about?
Oh, you want to see her?
I want to see how terrible this is. Honestly,
It's not too bad. I've seen worse.
Helen,
you can tell.
Calling your wife right now. Bean's watching big tittied gamers suck at video games, and it's totally about the video games.
I mean, I did see one that had even bigger tits. What I hate, though, is it sounds like she's recording the sound from her microphone.
I see the, there's an actual dude here with long hair and a beard. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, DG.
Wait, what?
Sure? Okay, let's see this really quick.
You know, I actually forget that with the PlayStation 5, I can just sign up for Discord and stream that shit, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so she's using the blood sword and everything else, and yeah,
She's got no fashion soul.
and her personal fashion souls is a zipper that barely helps cover everything.
See, this girl has a way too big sweater and long hair that covers her tits, so she only has 300 viewers.
Ridiculous. Oh, I did just kill Godfrey, by the way.
Wait, you went into the castle?
Yeah, I blitzed through it because I'm not picking up anything.
I was just waiting on you.
You were like taking forever, and I didn't even know if you were gonna play. Go ahead and
You
call
literally
it.
said you didn't want to play anymore.
Paul's already asking
I'm
me if I wanted to
uninstalling
help
the game
him.
now.
Paul's already what?
He's not even on.
He asked me an hour ago, not an hour ago, like 15 minutes ago if I wanted to help him. I just responded sure, so probably about an hour to hop on and be like, hey, you wanted to help me. Can you help me?
I will say, him having a hard time in this game is his own fucking fault.
I mean,
He switched his build, he's doing way more damage.
I don't know if you helped him do a build because he was
did.
asking you for help, yeah.
And now that
That is
no longer busted.
Have
Have an easier time of stuff.
He would just do weird leveling. Like doing a dex character without any vigor. And without any endurance.
Well, just let me know when you get to Godfrey, because it shouldn't take you more than like 5 minutes to run through all of it, because there's nothing here that we care about.
It's fine, man. I can't be. I'm too tired. I'm ready to go. I just wanted to sit here and watch you a little bit.
Okay, they did bring back the jar talisman.
Jar talisman?
Yeah, I told you about this not even an hour ago.
Yeah.
You were like, I have the jar helmet on. And I go, yeah, they had an accessory in the game that was called the jar accessory. And it does the same thing. And it's back in the game because they put this quest line in the game.
Gotcha. You should kill him, Bean.
And basically what you do is you keep reloading the area multiple times in Jarburg, and eventually the little jar moves to the middle of the road. And
wait, good, come again? Say that one more time.
You keep reloading the area in Jarburg and the little jar eventually.
Okay. Yeah, I just missed it. I was looking at something else. I just heard he moved, and I was like, well, this is interesting. I need to hear it.
Godfrey did take me more than one try. It took me...
Okay, so after he moves to the middle of the road, he tells you that Dialos dies.
He tells you who dies?
You know the guy with smooth hands?
Oh, is he gonna die, or is he dead?
He fucking dies.
What?
Yep. Reload the area, talk to the jar again. Reload the area, talk to the jar again. Giving Alexander's innards. And then you get the companion jar talisman.
Oh. But I wanted the little companion summon.
Oh, you get the
I wanted mini
jar
Alexander.
talisman. No companion jar for you.
But I want it! Why'd you not kill the dragon?
Why do I want to kill the dragon?
Because I just want to see if you had an easy time killing it as I did. Because holy crap, playing a mage is OP.
Did you go to the volcano lair early and get all your crap?
Nope. Oh, I'm using the comet staff with the throw comets at him. I hit them like 2 or 3 times with it, and they, no matter what it is I'm hitting, they all get staggered, stunned.
You eventually need to go to the southern place to pick stuff, but...
Sacred Tear?
Yeah.
Oh, the bubble? Yeah, I picked that one up.
No, not the bubble. The...
Oh, just Sacred Tears for the flask?
Yeah, for the flask
Gotcha.
and stuff. Actually bother doing at some point.
Gotcha. I did a little bit of that, because I was waiting for you to go through the castle with you, but okay.
I might as well go do that now. I have the time. I guess I can go kill the dragon at the lake.
Okay, so yeah, you go and talk to the dude on the road afterwards, and he's like, "Did I help the jars?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure." And then he's like, "Okay."
He's like, yeah, okay, cuz.
No,
We bloods out here.
The human man died. The jar was just like, I want to be a warrior. I can't cry.
Now, he was trying to repair the pots, right?
He was rubbing them down, yeah. And then the poachers showed up to break all of them, break shit tons of them, except for the little toy jar.
Okay.
And then the poachers murdered the man.
I was about to go on a really explorative situation there about him dying from touching all the innards because they're rotten and disgusting. But that just sounds lame now.
Nope. He died protecting all the jars from the poachers. He literally only saved a single jar, but there's no reason to be mean. He's dying. And now the little jar is standing over his body. Kind of sad. So I'm going to reload one more time, and I should be able to give him the innards.
Can a jar cry? That's the real question.
Yeah. I mean, all containers have pores of some kind. Technically, it could excrete liquid through those pores and be considered crying, or even a crack. Or they could open the top and squirt some liquid out. I mean, it's your call.
Isn't there a target for its main body beam?
Yeah. Being really big for its fire right now.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Pretty sure it curved.
There you go.
Awesome. So Dialos, you get his awesome masks that he had and his badass whip.
He is non-stop fire breath.
Yeah, he's bullshit. I got lucky. The only time he wanted to do a fire breath on me, I stunned him. Why is he... freaking noob Tekken player just spamming attacks? There you go.
Alright, cool. That was definitely worth doing because that helmet looks awesome. It reminds me of Dee's helmet.
Now, all the faith incantations, there must be some that do quite a lot of damage, aren't there?
They do okay damage. There's nothing equal to sorcery. Like, there's not an incantation that does the damage that the Kamehameha does. You can hit for 1,000 damage, 1,500, that's about the max. Okay, yeah, the companion jar raises the potency of throwing pots.
Well, that's fucking useless.
Yep, but the little jar's excited because he gets Alexander's innards and he puts them in himself and he becomes a warrior jar.
Oh god.
Steps off on a journey to be the greatest warrior because the entire village gets annihilated.
That was cool.
The fact that I can't see any red on your health bar beam states that you just got massively lucky.
No, I had enough health. It was enough.
It was enough. You have that 1 health left. So I guess if you have both items on, get the double buff on that pot thing. They might actually be worth it. No, probably
No. No, but you will get a double buff. That's cool. Finished up that storyline. Now it's just the Nefeli storyline. I'm wondering what that entails. That'll take 2 runs.
Yeah.
Mostly because I have to kill her in one of the playthroughs. And I didn't do it this one. Because you get her ashes.
So I was also just running around at night, and I didn't notice any music.
Well,
I might have been in a wrong area.
Right, you're supposed to be out in the open field where.
Oh, I was in like an open area,
No,
but it doesn't
man,
state which.
It's not the same. An open area is not a field specifically. A field is a field.
I walked around Limgrave quite a while.
That's not a goddamn field. That's rocky and there's trees. It's got to be open, grassy area.
Ligernia or Plateau, I guess.
Yeah, look, I would assume something like outside of Castle Morn would probably be one of those areas.
Yeah. Could be.
Outside of the capital, those big open areas would probably be considered a field. Who the hell knows? Okay, sweet. So I finished 2 of those storylines, which I'm super excited because now I can play my broken mage character for run 2 to make it ultra fast. And basically, all I have to do is everything attached to Selen's storyline. So the next one, well, see, that's the problem. I'm gonna technically have to run it 3 times, which sucks.
I still can't believe. No, keep talking.
I was just gonna say, I have to kill Nefeli, the barbarian chick, and give him to her. Give her the potion, then you get her ashes. You got to do it to Dung Eater, and you get his ashes, and then you have to complete it the other way, where you complete his entire quest chain before you finish Ronnie's, and he ends up giving you an accessory for magic damage, and a bunch of other unique ashes and stuff. But that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I can't believe I followed Brad for a long time, but like I was really far ahead of him at one point. And then suddenly he just caught up and now he's on New Game Plus 4.
Well, you don't have to go exploring.
Yeah.
Dude, if you do New Game Plus, what the hell are you exploring for? You have everything. Just go and kill the guys you have to kill and get your storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only reason I'm making a new character right now is really for tools at the moment.
Yeah,
I mean, I wanted to make a mage right from the start, but I just ended up doing what I always do.
I mean, otherwise it would make more sense for us to honestly, if we wanted to really seriously redo runs, do New Game Plus, but just distribute our stats before we leave to a new character, because we have all the crap we want. And if there's something we don't want, we just go find it before we switch everything over.
Yeah.
Right. Plus, it's quicker for getting the endings.
I was about to say, right now the only thing that's triggering me to go actually do New Game Plus would be to get the other endings quicker.
That's what I'm gonna do now that they've put in all of the cut content. I'm definitely gonna do New Game Plus and get all the rest of my endings and shit. That way I can get all the ashes too and all the items. It is
I think I'm just gonna do it on the mage.
I mean, you can do that too, but you still got to go around and collect all this stuff, do the storyline. It'll be about the same thing.
Yeah, I just need to do the storyline. The only difference being that I'm not as strong as I was on my other character, so I can do it quicker because I'm stronger.
Well, I meant NPC storyline.
Yeah. Well, I would have to do that on the other one as well. The exact same.
Well, right, but you would be overpowered. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Through their storyline, and it wouldn't take any time at all.
Yeah, I want to play on this anyways and help out people when people like Josh ask for help.
Well, see, that's an easy one. You can be level 4,000. That doesn't mean anything because it's all based on your weapon.
But if I go into New Game Plus, I can't help him in
yes, you
normal.
can. Yes, you can.
You can. You just have to be in. You have to have the grace back. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
That's That's why I was saying you could be level 400, and it doesn't matter because it scales you based on your weapon. But you guys have a password, meaning that you can automatically add each other even if you're maxed out. He could start a brand new game. You could be on playthrough 7, and he could still invite you, and you can still join. That's what the password's
Gotcha.
for. Yep. So there's no Dark Souls bullshit with like weapon level and stuff. If you have the password.
Gotcha.
I understand I want to start at the beginning because it's more of a challenge, but at this point, since they have everything in, I just want to get everything, and then I will replay after I get all the endings a brand new character for the challenge. This way, I get to play with all the builds and see what the fuck they're like. While getting all the endings, and then I can see what spells are awesome and what to go for type of stuff. So when I play a new game, it'd be like, ooh, I can go with this faith weapon early with these spells or anything.
Because at this point, it's like if I really wanted to, I could respec as a caster for New Game Plus, which is...
That's what I just did.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that on my actual main for just Eagles, because that's going to be super, super fun.
I owe some of the earlier bosses an insta-kill. That's also why when I start the New Game Plus, I'm going to run to Selin immediately and do his quest chain, so that I can get all the ashes and stuff.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go now. I forgot I have something to do today. I want to get at least some sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck me. Right, you guys have a good one.
You too, Woody. Yeah. We'll see. I'm still gonna go around and try to collect all the weapons I can before I do the New Game Plus, but I switched over to Mage. And I equipped all my Mage stuff.
Ooh.
And the only thing I'm missing, like I said, Selin's quest chain, because he drops the last talisman I'm missing.
So the mage thing that Josh was wearing for the head is the only thing that really mattered. I gotta go get that here.
Well, it just fixed itself. Because Jaren, normally he's at the Redmane Castle and then he disappeared. Well, apparently with this fix, he shows up where he's supposed to, so you can talk to him when he shows up at the caster chick's dead body, and you can talk to him and continue the chain from there. Because I just picked up that helmet too. That was like, one of the pieces I was missing.
Is it Sullivan's quest that has the whole...
I meant Selvis. I kept saying Selin, and that's the caster chick.
I know who you're talking about.
Selvis was Ranny's weirdo wizard. He's the one I have to do a New Game Plus. I don't have a choice there. Selvis. Selvis. Yes, he's got a very long quest chain. And since I don't need anything from Blade or her, I'm literally just going to go find him and do his quest chain.
Well, yeah, at this
as
point,
quickly as
like,
possible.
I don't need to do the Blade quest chain anymore, so that noise.
Yeah, there's a ton of them I don't need to do. I need to do Nefeli's, and I need to do Selvis's. And then I think I did everybody else's.
Well, because again, like this run through that I'm doing with this new character is goof around, whatever. But I get the feeling it's probably going to turn into the Elden Lord ending unless I just blitz the other one on my main. It gets there. Josh is just so close to the end of the game.
It's awesome. I'm just glad that some of these quest chains pop back in. I really do feel bad for Bach, though. He was so ugly, he just disappeared. His quest chain might be the worst one in the game. He shows up at the Capitol, trying to sell your gear, and he goes, "Am I ugly?" And you're like, this is a really weird question to ask me. And if you don't scream into a thing, "You're beautiful," he goes and he commits the suicide. Or you give him a larval tear, and he transforms into a human and immediately dies.
There it is, the opaline bubble tear. South. My fave. I always use that in the Half-Life heal. I don't think I've ever used anything else in that thing.
What, the damage bubble?
Yeah, just because I was strength build, it just made the most sense.
Yeah, I tried all the other buffs with it, and the only one that was really worth anything was just the healing one.
Half heal for half your health period.
I tried to do the stagger one. It didn't work worth a shit, especially with the heavy weapons I was using.
It just seems like, I don't want to say subpar, but it's really freaking subpar.
It's super subpar. Oh, no. The other storyline piece that I missed, remember the big chick in the north? I have to go talk to the wolf lady.
Yeah,
after I get one of the talisman things. That's another one. There's a couple NPC storylines.
Stone from that.
Right. That's one of the few NPC quests besides the barbarian chick one that I need to do. You have to do the selling quest twice because you have to pick a side. So if you kill her with the witch assassin guy, he gives you a unique weapon and some gear or some shit that you can't get any other way. And then I have to kill Millicent in this one because she drops a unique accessory that I didn't pick up last time.
Well, that's what I'm going to have to do in mine, because then I can actually get that item.
And see, that ending will be easy because then I'll just go for the Frenzied Flame.
That's what I planned on doing on my New Game Plus. That's why it's going to be my caster run, because like I said, I agree with you. It kind of makes sense to pick somebody that's already blowing up the world with spells to wreck everything.
Yeah, burn it to the ground because it's just so easy. And then, after that, you can try all the other builds with New Game Plus and check out all the other, like the death ending and Fia's death ending and all that shit.
Just for fun. And at that point, we're literally just playing for fun.
Right. And it'll be challenging enough that New Game Plus 3 or 4 will, be rough.
What are we at now? +5, I think? Yeah, +5. I only have 7 flasks, though. I just have to look up and see where I need to go fight things to get more seeds really quick. I will actually, on this character, since Wadichi and I are just waiting. Typical Paul. Big surprise.
Yeah, right. Also, I was using my caster build, and you know what I didn't have equipped? Which I realized, wow, that's like the strongest buff. I didn't have the Graven Mass Talisman equipped. I've been nuking things into the ground without it. Well, yeah, the big thing is I put on Marika's Sword Seal. That's the one I'm going to end up removing. Right now I'm sitting at 99 intelligence.
Well, that's the thing, like, once you have
it gives
that,
a bonus 5.
The only thing it really gives bonus to at that point is FP.
Yeah, well, it also gives you 5 Faith and 5 Arcane, so item drop rate and all that jazz. But you're not going to need that if you have everything. And if you have 99 in intelligence, Sellen's 15% increased magic damage is going to be way stronger. Because, I mean, technically, when you beat playthrough 2, you're supposed to be like 180? 200? I mean, 20 more levels, I'm going to have almost 60 mind.
I was going to say, because right now I'm at 183? 184?
What, FP?
No. My current character level, I think.
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm not even close to that. I'm 160. I crush everything. I started using all my extra points on equipment and upgrading it so that I could try all the different builds. I was looking for spells and all that other jazz. That's also why I didn't have the Graven Mass Talisman on, because I was using the drop rate accessory. Which I could probably take away the Godfrey icon and put it on there instead. Also, I have to say, I found it kind of funny that Josh was fighting us trying to get an accessory that made him way stronger.
Well, that's the thing, and that fight took him... I mean, besides dying on his horse, it took him 2 minutes.
Yep, right. He's like, why would I do that when I could take less damage? And it's like, dude, because you do that much more damage. You are a glass cannon. What the hell?
Well, that's the thing. Like, you have
it doesn't make any sense.
Pros and cons. It's like, yes, I am a glass cannon. Yes, it may let me take an extra hit, but the whole point of this is not get hit because I die. Like, if she does any of her major attacks on you, you're dead. Like, even I can die pretty hard to her freaking katana attack if I get caught by the first 2.
See, there's another one, Bean. A lot of the boss weapons that are one-handed, you can dual wield those. That is a reason to do new game +3. So you can only use one of the spells, and if it's like the Scar Scourge blades, you have no reason to duplicate those, since you can't dual wield them. I mean, technically you probably could, and I bet you cross giant swords on your back, or they overlap each other, which would look hilarious. But like, what's her face's sword, the prosthetic one, you can use 2 of those at the same time. That's what I find funny about like new game +3 and stuff. If you get 2 of every weapon in the game, you can dual wield anything. The Sword of Night and Fire and all that shit. 2 of them? That's just funny. Oh, she doesn't have an ending, B.
Who?
The Nepheli? The barbarian chick? They figured out what her final piece was, and it's way dumber than I thought it would be. So she died in my game, which is stupid, but basically you find her Stormhawk thing and give it to her.
Yeah, which is what I did.
And then after completing the quest above, not giving Nephili Selvis's potion, you must complete Kenneth Haig's quest to the point where he's in Fort Haig, saying he has to look for a fitting lord to rule Limgrave. You can find Nephili and Kenneth in the throne room after Godric the Grafted boss room, where Nephili will give the player an ancient dragon smithing stone. The end. So I'm now going to go into Godric's place and see if she's hanging out there for some reason. I don't think she is, because I think she just died in my game. But yeah, so she doesn't have some epic ending. She literally just gives you a smithing stone, which is super weird.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm guessing the trigger is don't beat the game and you can finish that storyline, beat the game, and then she just automatically dies. Because she has no reason to move to this castle before that. So, weird, but alright. Okay, well, everybody was wrong for speculating that she had some epic storyline. Hers is really stupid. You just don't cough up the potion, and all she gives is the smithing stone. You go down there, the guy's like, I need a lord. You go and don't give her the potion, and she teleports to the castle and says she's going to take it over, and done. And you can do that, I guess that's a way to get a stone super early. Because Selvis gives you that potion ultra early. I guess, I bet money speedrunners will use that. You can max out a weapon. Because Fort Hague...
all the other stuff that you need, yeah.
Well, Fort Hague is... Dude, it's right there in the second area. It's the very bottom. You just go beat it up. That's the guy that's like, hey, can you take my castle back? Then you take it back. Then you go talk to him. Then you come kill the grafted dude. Then she shows back up in the round table hold. You go there with Selvis's potion. You just run straight to him afterwards. You give it to the dad. And then she ports here. Which is weird because I still don't understand why you give her the Stormhawk ashes. Because that's not part of the quest line that I just saw. But then she just shows up here and you talk to her and boom, she gives you a smithing stone, an ancient smithing stone. I don't even think it's one for Somber. Okay. Alright. Someone data mined the dialogue, so it makes more sense. Basically, after you give her the hawk stuff, and you don't give her the potion and all that jazz, what she's supposed to do, and again, you can't beat the game before you do this, you talk to her again after a while, and she talks about how she's like a warrior, and she has the title of lady, and she'll guide you and stuff, and then you proceed to go talk to Kenneth again, and then go back, and then you find her here, and then she gives you the stone. That's still really dumb. Because that was the cut content that they re-put back in. Was a little jar, the one silver knight guy dying, and gives you a whip and his helmet. And then this chick literally gives you a fucking smithing stone, and that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's just weird. I thought that was going to be more epic, considering her name is Nefeli Lou. Lous, you know, like the second to last guy, that's his daughter or his descendant.
Kind of implied, which is like, why are we just sort of ignoring this fact?
Right. And she's just gonna go sit on a throne at Godric's castle and give you a smithing stone. I'm just like, that's really it? What's the fucking point of the Storm Ash? I really don't get that one. Why are you giving her a Storm Ash? To make her not feel like shit so she wants to go sit on a throne? I guess is the trigger for that. I'm just glad to know that I only really do need to do Selvis's storyline twice. Well, 3 times. God damn it. No, actually I can kill her knowing that it's just a smithing stone. What's the fucking point? Because, well, I take that back. I can only do it 2 more times. Because if I give the Dung Eater the potion, she'll still be alive, and then I can complete hers. Alright, cool. It'll only take 2 more tries to get pretty much everything. And then it's just the 3 optional endings. Still using the Sword of Night and Firebeam?
Yeah, I mean, it still does good damage. Not anywhere near
For
good.
being a shit weapon.
Yeah, it is kind of crap now by comparison.
Yeah, a weapon that was ultra overpowered at low levels is now reasonable. And probably very powerful at plus 10. Because I gotta assume it's still scale. I mean, Bean, you can always go for the Blasphemous Blade for a Faith build. That sword's disgusting. The Taker's Flames is super strong. I forgot that that was a Faith scaling weapon. You know which one that is, right?
Yeah, that's all the little hands are on it.
Yeah. And you just get it from Rykard. That thing's super powerful.
Which he's not that far away from me to do.
Well, he's
And if
extra not far away considering you can just go get abducted by the Virgin Abductor and you're there.
Library, and then all I have to do is do their quest chain so I get instantly teleported to him versus going through the whole thing.
No, the Virgin Abductor puts you right there. You can just run inside.
Fight him instantly.
No, the Virgin Abductor gets you inside the Volcano Manor, and then you can just run through the Volcano Manor and beat it. If you do all the assassinations, you have to wait till the very end of the game to instantly port to him. If you're just trying to get the weapon so you can use it for most of the game, it just beeline straight to him and go kill him. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
See, the instant teleport will take you the entire game, and at that point you can use literally anything else and you don't need the sword. The Virgin Abductor will take you there right this second. You can get into the Volcano Manor, go beat the Volcano Manor, and get the sword probably in under a couple hours. I would say 2.5.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
Especially if you don't like the weapons you have.
Oop, I just died. I somehow died. I should be. That's okay.
Oh, by the way, have you tried out the ringed finger?
No.
Okay, you know what's really funny about that weapon? It does not do what you imagine. I watched its attack animation and it is hilarious. That might be the funniest weapon in the game. You don't just swing a finger at people. Bean, it's a moving finger. And you charge up your attack, the finger gets bigger and bigger and flicks people. So you don't just swing it overhead and get smacked by a finger. It literally starts to charge up and the finger gets huge and then bends down and then flicks the opponent. And it's super strong with a huge knockback.
Anyways. That again.
It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Who on earth are you? Never mind. The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The accuser. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya. The tale of House Hoslow is I, Dialos, swear. They laid hands. The tale I, Dialos.
Claw Flick is its special building ability.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. What? Oh.
You want to know how bad people are in this game? I wanted to see how much damage I could do, now that I have pretty much all the equipment I need to do a lot. I came to kill Horrocks or whatever his name is, and I dropped my symbol down, charged up my Kamehameha, and fired it, and did 30,000 damage in about 6 seconds. I put him over half health. It transferred. He did 2 ground slams and killed the strength guy with fuck tons of health. The guy that summoned me.
You know what the sad part is?
He attacked me the whole time, though, Bean. And what's the sad part? That they're that bad?
You watched me do that fight. Like, I don't know, did I die to him at all? I'm pretty sure I just one-shot him. Yeah, I just one-shot
Yeah,
him.
fighting him solo, yes. I'm talking about how bad these other players are. Especially on PlayStation 5, dude, they fucking suck. It's embarrassing how bad they are at this game. Like, all he had to do was dodge 2 attacks, because the guy hit the ground, then hit the ground. And he died from it. Yeah, New Game Plus, I should be able to wreck it with this build. Literally, that one last accessory giving me 15% increase more damage. Because 5 more levels, I can put intelligence to 99, max out the staff, which isn't even level 10, and then get that 15% increased damage accessory. I should be able to one-shot almost every boss in the game with 1 full charge. What? That's the first time I've ever seen that. Why did it say Legend Felled?
Certain bosses are considered legend in the game, so
Oh, I don't ever remember seeing that.
yeah, there's a
I guess
couple.
wasn't paying attention. I literally just, the Lou guy, he walked into range. I held one single blast, put him in half, hit him with one other blast, and killed him. By myself. The other guy didn't do anything. That's how stupid strong mages are. And I still don't have the 15% increased damage with the bonus stats.
Why do you think, like, Talon with less than half the time of us is pretty much... I mean, because he's going to end up beating the game for maybe 6 hours. Like, it took me over 100.
It took me over 100 because I fully explored the entire map and absolutely did everything. So I don't feel bad about that. Being a mage would have sped it up to a degree.
I just know that Talon will be anal about getting everything as well, because...
I bet you money he's about 100 hours then. Even being a mage. Because boss fights didn't slow me down. Exploring slowed me down. Some of the harder ones he'll just breeze through, sure. But I still say he's 80 to 100 hours minimum if he explores everything.
I just have to make it up to this really quick. That'll be golden. And that'll just be trying to get more flasks. Golden Sea.
I mean, if you can get the 2 pieces, you can just go up that elevator, and there are shit tons of free seeds everywhere.
I've thought about
and the
that.
first few the first few areas, it's actually way harder to get them. Oh my god, it's the same crappy people again. Ugh.
Because I was thinking about going up the Dectus lift. So.
Yep, I'm not helping that guy anymore. He summoned me twice and he's an idiot. Okay, being in a situation or scenario like this, you invite 2 people and you notice they're both firing lasers. What should you not do?
Charge in.
No, let's make it easier. So if there's 2 people with lasers and they attempt to fire at the boss and you have aggro, what should you not do?
Run the boss in a giant circle so the lasers don't hit him.
Pull him out of range of the lasers constantly instead of pulling him directly into both lasers, considering they're half the fucking arena long. And they're firing from 2 different positions side by side, which means you have an extra wide beam that you can run him into, but you run left and out of the arena area so they can't actually touch him. Then he just hits the ground twice and kills one of the mages because they suck. Like, their laser, what's funny is that mage's laser hit for not even 5,000 damage. I did 16,000 damage with what little I hit him with. And the dumbass that had his aggro Kept pulling him out of it. It's like, roll into my laser, you don't take damage from it, why are you being stupid? But that's twice now that person did that. I'm not setting my sign down anymore for stupid people. I just wanted to see the damage I could do, and it's a lot. My real question is, if I jammed a fuck ton of levels into dexterity, how much faster would I cast the laser? Because I'm using the accessory that makes me cast really fast. Because, like, I'll put my vigor and my mind to, like, 50. I'll have 99 in intelligence, and then I'll stick basically everything into dexterity after that. I'm wondering how fast I can cast spells at that point. Because, I mean, even if I went straight 40 levels into dex, I'd put it at 60. That'd be level 200. Would that make me more powerful, or minimum? Oh, and the thing about the laser is there's like 3 other super broken spells that I don't see Josh using, and I tried to get him to use, but he doesn't even have them. There's one that they just buffed it, which is hilarious because it was already stupid strong. Let me see what the hell it's called again. Cannon of Haima. They lowered its cost and upped its damage. And when you charge it up, it's a ball that you lob that was already doing 3,000 damage in an AoE. And that was without me using the super accessory I just put on. So this will be funny to see what this does. You want to know why I actually switched to being a mage? Because when you're farming, being a mage long range takes seconds. Fighting in melee combat takes a hell of a lot longer. I cast a spell and kill, like, the stupid cats that are made of stone. The watchdogs. Fighting that thing in melee combat is a nightmare. Firing a single laser and blowing it up before it even gets to move is hilarious and stupid. And after like 3 whole tries, I proceeded to get the stone greatsword. But Bean, I do know for a lot of people, the Blasphemous Blade is the only other weapon I can think of when people were using Faith builds that was super, super powerful. See, and honestly, this patch is kind of a double-edged sword. Because basically, they just stuck all the cut content back into the game. That's the whole game. There's literally no loose end whatsoever left. There's not a single point where you could say DLC would make sense. It'll have to be a completely disconnected story if they add it. There's not even like a hidden god or a hidden character that's alluded to anywhere in the game because you kill all of them. I mean, I guess in a way, because I haven't seen the ending, the chick, Fia, is trying to rebirth the one god. Maybe you can make a DLC that's about that ending. But I haven't seen the ending, so I don't know what it entails. Because basically the guy that got shanked to death, I thought we fought him multiple times in some version. Oh yeah, I have to go back in the Howling Tree. I'm so excited. And you know why? You know the dude that shoots the giant bubbles at you while you're running down the tree?
Yeah.
He drops a unique weapon. And it is that weapon he's wielding, and it does fire all those massive bubbles.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.